Our free live chat psychic reading connects you instantly with experienced psychics, ready to offer you personalized guidance and clarity in real time, whether you're curious about love, career, or life's biggest decisions. Our psychics are here to help you unlock your future and discover your true path. Experience the convenience of live chat, where you can ask questions and get immediate insights tailored just for you. Don't miss out on this unique opportunity to connect with your inner self and receive the guidance you need. Subscribe now and never miss a live session. Start your journey towards clarity and peace today.
Hi, this is Psychic Readings by Andre, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do prediction for you, let me know in the chat. Just a reminder that all of our show times and all that wonderful stuff is at psychicreadingsbyandre.com. I'm working alone today because the wife is at work saving the people because she works in the hospital. So maybe a little bit of a rough show. So let's get started with today's show. Some things to cover today. We have, of course, brand new monthly astrology reports on many of the cryptocurrencies that you enjoy. So go check that out. It's on our website. The link is on our website for our Patreon page for that. So go check that out. Of course, now we have the new store for our merch store that's on our YouTube channel. So just there's a link on there so you can go check it out. We have some coffee cups, one of which I don't have yet, should be coming very, very soon, hopefully. So you can go check that out on our merch store. And of course, our first question of today from our Discord, somebody's asking the question of what my feelings were for XRD. As we're going right now into a big, fairly large boom cycle within the cryptocurrency world and all that sort of thing. If you've been paying attention, many of the smaller cryptocurrencies are going to do okay. But we're already getting indicators of what is going to be happening in the next little while, where if you're following the legal stuff going on in the United States for cryptocurrencies, it's going to be the Bitcoin, it's going to be the Ethereum, it's going to be the XRP, it's going to be Cardano, and all that sort of thing are going to be the top cryptocurrencies. So if you're wondering what's some of the best cryptocurrencies to get into, you might want to take a look at what the United States is implementing in their legal stuff. So go check. Tons of news stories out there for that. But let's have a look at our XRD. How's it going to do for the next little while? I think a lot of people are going to be walking away on this one. I think a lot of people are going to be starting to put their money into the Bitcoin and all that sort of thing. That kind of happens normally when we have a little bit of a bull run. The altcoins go up as well and all that sort of thing. And then everybody's going to take their profits and they're going to swish it into the Bitcoin crypto just to ride that wave up. And I think that wave's going to be going up quite a bit in the next little while for Bitcoin and many of the other little cryptocurrencies as well. But I do see a lot of people walking away from this one for whatever reasons, going to greener pastures. That's what I'm picking up. And a lot of people are going to be a little dismayed with this one and all that sort of thing. And the health isn't there and what it's supposed to be doing. Okay. So this one, I don't really fool around with many of the smaller coins. There's a handful that I believe in, and I do that regardless, just from experience. I've been through a couple bull runs, and there's always this time when everybody thinks, oh, this new cryptocurrencies is going to be beating Bitcoin, and blah, 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 blah. And it always, when all the dust settles, it's always Bitcoin. That's the top dog. So, but I'm thinking you are going to be getting a little bit of money from XRD, but I think a lot of the energy is going to be going into the Bitcoin. So hopefully that answers your question. And of course, somebody's asking, is Undo, I guess that's another cryptocurrency, will they get to $150 for $1.50? Maybe. So let's throw some cards down for that. A lot of people are going to be getting into this one, and then they're going to be running away from this one. I don't think it's going to have a long-lasting lifeline on this one. You're going to be making a little bit of money from this one. When you do get those profits, make sure you cash out and all that sort of thing. And that's how I always say, put it into something good. Be careful of all these other cryptocurrencies. They're okay for a short period of time, and then they're on the back burner for which seems like centuries. And I think this is going to be one of those. So hopefully that answers that question. I don't think it's going to get to that $150 for Undo for some time. I do see it going to about 60 to 80 bucks in the next little while, but not much beyond that. Okay. Racing through. We got a lot of good chats I see on the side panel. The wife's not here, so I don't know exactly what's going on there yet. It's a different screen. Somebody else as well asked about Bitcoin Cash. Will it get to the tens of thousands of USD dollars? No. Not for quite a long time. I have Bitcoin Cash. We got ours when they did the when Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash went, we got our free coins as a result, and we've kept them for that length of time. I do think it was about 800 bucks today, Canadian. So we just held on to it, but I don't see it actually getting to this price point and all that sort of thing. Maybe $2,000 to $3,000 in price in the next little while, but I don't see it going much beyond that because not many people are using it. Which is, they have the space to do all kinds of transactions, but nobody's using it. And I think the attention is going to be elsewhere for the next little while. I do see $2,000 to $3,000 for this one in the next little while, maybe in the next year. And if you've been paying attention to the news, lots of new crypto bills are being passed and all that sort of thing. If you're not aware of this, this is how everything is going to be changing. I said years ago, back in 2016, I think, I was stating this and people laughed at me, that the new financial system will be put into place and it's going to be cryptocurrencies. And we're already watching this, especially with the Genius bill that's being passed in the United States of stable coins and many of the other cryptocurrencies, meaning that banks can now hold and issue cryptocurrencies. And this is how everything's going to be switched over from the dollar. Dollar will be still around, but it's going to be phased out throughout time and getting into these stable coins and all that sort of thing because it's going to have more value. And this is one psychic I know was saying Donald Trump is going to be the one who's going to be issuing the new financial system for the planet. It's going to start in the States, and then slowly all the other countries are going to get on board with this one. So if you're not into Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, even Litecoin, what are you doing? Pay attention. The world is starting to go that way. Okay? So pay attention to everything. I know the prices have been low for a long period of time. Stop paying attention to the price. Okay? When all the bills are passed in the United States and all that sort of thing, many of the cryptocurrencies that you're holding, especially the Bitcoin, the Litecoin, the Ethereum, the XRP, is going to explode into price because now they have usefulness. And all the meme coins are going to go, woo! And then everybody, all that money in energy is going to go into the Bitcoin and all that sort of thing. So just FYI. Okay, so let's get into the chat. I'll muddle through this as best as I can because the wife's not here controlling things behind the scenes. Get back to the top. We have Love. Hello, Love. She would like they would like a 3-card reading. No problem. Okay. First thing I'm picking up is something to do with the health of somebody around you. It's going to be having some legal things that you're going to be uncovering and all that sort of thing. And you're going to be able to get some extra cash and all that sort of thing to help that one person out. You're going to be noticing something to help that person out in a big way. So pay attention to contracts and all that sort of thing. There's some monies that you can utilize for their health. It's going to be coming up in about the next week or two, the situation. We got the financial situation. You got to be a little bit down in the next little while because the energies are moving, as is with everybody on the planet, in the financial part of our lives. But I do think you're going to be hitting upon something that is going to be perfect for your situation. It's going to be helping you out in a big way. You're going to be finding some type of new business situation that's going to be very beneficial to you. It doesn't have to be huge. I know the wife does sewing. She loves to sew. And now she has a whole bunch of orders for making purses and change purses and stuff at her work. That's a business, okay? So something along those lines, and it's going to be bringing you into new partnerships with somebody else. I'm not saying you're going to do sewing or anything, but something that you never thought could make you money will be making you money in a good way. And you're going to have some type of partnership with that moving forward. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. Let's get into the next one. Hi, Andre. Where do you see XCN, OxyCoin go, or how high for the next 6 months? Now at 0.016. 3 cards, please. Health of it seems to be okay, but I do think there's going to be a little bit of confusion, and then it's going to be propping itself up. This is the people that are involved with this particular project. They're going to be replanning on what direction they're going to be taking to be relevant in the new system that's going to be coming out. It's the new system, not fly-by-night thing. So I do think they're going to be finding a place in the larger landscape of cryptocurrencies and the financial new system. How high are they going to get? I think it's going to get up to 3 cents in the next little while. Okay, so that already at a penny. So I do see 3 pennies in the next 6 months. Do you see NASDAQ index going down the coming week? 3 cards, please. I do see it going down in the next little while because of uncertainty. Okay? And then it's going to do this for the next little while until everybody stops with the fear mongering and actually moving up in a big way. So, yeah, it's going to do okay. The health of the NASDAQ and all that is going to be just fine. Money's going to come down a little bit, blah, 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 as I have said. And then it's going to be a nice off or on ramp to some more profits in the next little while because Donald Trump's doing all the wonderful things that he's doing. And it's going to start to impact a lot of different companies that are within the United States. If you look at, well, not financial advice, of course, but I would think anything in the American energy sector would be probably a pretty good place to park not all, some of your money in the next little while. That's going to be a good place to park your money. Okay? Just saying. Could be. Hello from India. Hello from Canada. Hi, Andre. Will I ever make a lot of money off of meme coins? No. If you're asking that question, this is the time we got to get out of this crap coins. I'm sorry. That's what they are. They have no real use. Okay? They're good for a short period of time. We've seen this with ICOs. We saw this with the pictures. Every boom cycle, there's something that comes out and everybody jumps on board. And they ignore the actual things going on the planet. Like the new financial system rolling out. I know why people are ignoring this. And what's part of the new financial system that all the big money is putting their money into? Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. Is it Peppy Coin? No. Is it Dog with Hat? No. They might get a little bit, but all the big boys and girls are putting their big money into the big coins. I think in the next little while, we're going to start to see this change in meme coins where they're starting to lose interest. And I think that's already started to happen. And everybody's going to start to sell their profits from the meme coins and putting them into the Bitcoin and the Ethereum. Just that. Not financial advice, but that's probably the plan I would do at this particular moment in time. Okay? Cardano, ADA, $5, $5-6 in 2027, 2026 in that period of time because they made themselves relevant. Because they're going to be wrapping Bitcoin so you can get dividends from Bitcoin. Because they knew their goose was cooked. I got Cardano. Myself, I'm actually, what do you call it? Locked it up and making money from it. But now that they're implementing wrapped Bitcoin within their protocol and all that wonderful stuff, now it's become meaningful. Okay? It's never ever going to be beating Bitcoin or the Ethereum. But once they, what's his name from Cardano, said that they're going to be wrapping Bitcoin, bing, now they're relevant. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Can I get packed up to leave on Wednesday, or is it Thursday better? Thursday is better. I'm picking up. It's going to be something that happens on the Wednesday, but I think Thursday is going to be the thing. Don't leave everything to the last minute. Start now and be ready for Thursday. Okay? So it's just the information that they threw at me. BTC and XRP still dropping back down next week? A little bit. And when I said last time that it's going to be going down, and I did say a little bit. Actually, the wife was a little pissed off the other day because we're going to put some money into Bitcoin and the price went up. The wife always wants a good deal. So it's going to be a little moment in time when it's going to come down a tiny bit. It did yesterday, $1,000 or $2,000, and then it's going to go back up. So yeah, it will come down a little bit. I remember back in the day when Bitcoin would swing like 20% in a day. Now everybody's crying over, 1 to 2%. Ooh, you haven't lived when Bitcoin's ramps up 20%, then drops 20%, and then goes up 15%. Those were good times. So that many of you may not remember those times. Would love a reading. You betcha. So there's somebody that's going to be coming around you that's going to be showing you a good piece of information that you can utilize in the next week or two. It's somebody that you haven't really paid attention to for a long period of time, but they've been telling you all along about this thing that could benefit you in a big way. So maybe it's time to just go through all the people that are telling you stuff and zero in on them. And they got some really good information for you for the next week or two that you can act upon and make things a lot better. Okay? So hopefully that helps you. Litecoin 2025 to 2026. It's going to be going up. The next thing down is $500. I do see it going to $500 in 2026, 2027. It's still going to be relevant. It is part of the bigger financial plan, and it's the way you make Dogecoin. Well, a lot of people don't know that. So, yes, it's going to do okay. Keep hanging on. I got Litecoin myself. Don't worry. Hi, Audrey, the big, beautiful bill in the American Party. Any comments? I think the big, beautiful bill is good. There's some nasty parts to it, but I do think overall it's going to be much, much better for the U.S. public and all that sort of thing. It's going to be making a lot of non-U.S. citizens wish they were part of the U.S. even more. I live in Canada, and I'm getting that feeling. I wish I was in the United States, especially with Mr. Carney at the helm. But it's going to be doing some good things. It's going to be broadening their horizons, and it's going to be making them even the bigger superpower than they have before. The American Party, I think, is the one from Elon. That's not going to go anywhere. Okay? It's a silly idea, and it's Elon Musk. I'd hate to say it, but he's acting like a little kid at the moment. So, no, it's not going to go anywhere. All right. Are we getting a correction in crypto now? I think we already mentioned that. It's going to be a small one. So if you're waiting for a good price, like my wife, it's going to come probably next week or so. And then it's going to shoot back up. Okay? Solana, this bull run price. $360. It's Canadian. I don't know what that is in American. But yeah, it's going to be going up. It's one of the cryptocurrencies that's part of the ETF that the United States has just released a couple days ago. So the price is going to be going up in a big way. I do see 500, 600 bucks in the next little while. I know why they wanted Solana, but anyways, yeah, it's going to do good. They haven't fixed all their problems in Solana on the blockchain part of things behind the scenes. But it seems to do okay. Technically, it does okay. But I do think it's going to be doing very, very good because it was part of the new ETF for the US. So there you go. Hey, Andre, do you see any problems regarding the vacation next 10 days going by car? 1,000 miles? 3 cards. Yeah. Get a car checkup. You personally, I don't see anything wrong with you. I just make sure that you have all you give your car a checkup. Especially going that length of time. Make sure all your fluids are done, all the oil is changed, like me and the wife did when we did our when we went to the woods a couple weeks ago or a week ago. And outside of that, I think you're going to be just fine. Don't leave it to the last minute. Make sure you get all the things checked on the car. Have the good spare tire in the back and all that wonderful stuff, and the tools to change the tire. And I think overall, I think it's going to be a good trip. Have fun. A woman suddenly stopped chatting with me last Saturday. Did she ghost me? Yes. Probably something that you said turned her off, and she moved on. Okay? Sorry. Will Phillip move out soon? When will he rent an apartment with another female roommate? Oh, will he rent an apartment with another female roommate? Picking up, no. There are ways of getting rid of somebody if they're causing you harm and they're not leaving and all that sort of thing. There are people with badges. Okay? If it gets to that point. Now, I don't see him moving in with somebody else. That's female. I noticed a large climb up in crypto prices. Is a rug pull going to occur within the next 2 weeks? No. Maybe with some of the smaller cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and many of the large ones? No. This is to do with the changing of the financial system. Okay? All these bills being passed in the United States. This is the result of that. Now that banks can own crypto, this is going to be spiking the prices up quite a bit. Okay? It's not like the old days. If I have a few dollars to invest in crypto, which crypto do you see I should invest in? That's easy. Bitcoin. Many people, well, maybe XRP is another good one, because that's going to be spiking up quite a bit, especially once they get to being the financial system, because they're going to be getting rid of the old, what's it called? The system where the money rides on. It's from 1960s. They're going to be replacing that with the XRP blockchain. That's going to be running all the money. Okay? When that happens, XRP's price is going to be going way up. So there you go. I noticed many of the viewers are asking questions. If Andre is taking the time to answer your question, you should take the time to give him a thumbs up. Yes, money is good too. Checking out our merch store, buying a coffee cup, and then you can have coffee while we talk and have a good time. Okay? Thank you for that. Hello, may I have the free card rating from Traveler88? Yes, thumbs up are always appreciated, and they're free. And share this with all your friends and family. You're going to be getting to a situation with the health where you're going to have to do a lot of work, physical work, where you're going to have to get back up to where you need to be physically. And you're kind of putting it off, but there's going to be something that's come from the universe itself, a way of doing that. Okay? And a good motivation as well from the universe, kind of giving you the boot in the rear that you need to get things rolling on a new regime of physical activities and doing all the other things. Financially, you're going to be going through a little bit of a situation, but you're going to be pulling that yourself out of that with prior knowledge. You can get through that, no problem. And there's going to be something that you're going to be building that you're going to be showing all the other people around you, and they're going to like it. So don't hesitate on showing your stuff, like things that you built. I made this fidget spinner. Look, invest, that sort of thing. Okay. So something that you're currently working on, it's going to be noticed by many people, and they're going to be asking you a lot of questions about it. Okay. So hopefully that helps you out. Nick, hello, Andre. Will Zio buy? Oh boy, that new dog on Ethereum reach 50 to 100 million market cap or higher? Cards, please. The new dog, Zio buy. However you now pronounce that. No, 25 million, maybe somewhere in that way. I don't think it's going to be getting up to that 100 million at any time soon. Like I said previously, many of the meme coins are going to go bye-bye because there's going to, one, they won't have any use. Two, they probably will not pass the mustard with American legal system that they're putting into place. Many of the cryptocurrencies that are in the US are going to be the SEC and all that, the big people who make the laws are going to be looking through them and going, nope, nope, no good, doesn't pass the mustard. And you're going to start to see a lot of the cryptocurrencies go bye-bye, the meme coins. So this is the time to start to take the profits, not financial advice. This is what I do, and start packing up your Satoshis. Okay? Batman. Yeah, it's been a while. Hi, Polish Psychic has said we are all supposed to go bankrupt first, as all markets will crash, then AI takes over and most of our jobs disappear. People will become poor regardless of cryptos. No. And if you hear somebody saying that, run away. Okay? There will be a change in our financial system. The old dollar is going to go away. And if you're still sitting on that dollar, thinking it's going to be making you a lot of money, no, we are going into the new financial system. AI, on the next part, AI is not going to be taking everybody's job. It's going to be changing your job. And as I've said in past shows, if you're not learning AI, what are you doing with yourself? Okay. Your job is not going to be taken over by AI. It's going to be taken over by somebody who knows how to utilize AI. I'll say that again. Your job is not going to be taken over by AI. It's going to be taken over by somebody who understands and knows how to implement AI. So if you're not studying the basics of AI, you may be at risk. And if you're in a job that's low mental capacity type of job, like data entry and all that, yes, that job will change significantly. If you do not know how to do AI, you're probably going to be put out into the cold. With that said, with every new technological advancement, there's always been this part of the history, if you look back on history, where a lot of people lose their jobs because they didn't keep up with the technology. This happened with the automobile. Okay, lots of people lost their jobs when the automobile came out, but it created thousands and thousands and thousands of other jobs attached to the automobile. Electricity, when it first came out, a lot of people lost their jobs because they didn't pay attention, but it actually created new types of jobs. Now we got to fix the electricity, wire the electricity, do all the little components for electricity, manufacturing for electricity. You get the point? So when AI comes out in a big way, there will be thousands and thousands and thousands of jobs attached to AI. The people who have to fix this stuff, program this stuff, build the infrastructure for this stuff. There's all throughout history, if you look at technological advancements, there's always thousands and thousands of jobs that come about because of the technology. Okay? So just a FYI, and I've said this in past shows, learn AI. Okay? Doesn't matter what you do in your job or as a job, learn AI. You'll be like a million miles ahead of everybody else. Okay? So cute how you call your wife the wife. That's what she is. She's my one and only. Hi, Andre. Any messages regarding my recent health situation? I am nervous and already thinking worst case scenario, but this is lighting a fire to me being more serious with my health. It's universe's way of giving you a kick in the ass. Okay. Unfortunately, most people don't act until it's usually getting very close to being too late. Like one of my neighbors, he's going through a situation. He has to make some decisions, and we have to allow him to make those decisions. And I'm thinking he's going to be very, very versed in his medical condition very, very soon. Okay? And I'm hoping that this is the way you're going to go. Do not give up. Learn everything that you can about this situation that you're going through. And do everything and anything that you can muster to get the job done. Okay? There's so many more things to see. So many more things to do. It's not your time. Okay? So get that fire under your butt and start moving, and you'll make it. Okay? Good morning, Andre. Will we see 0.003 Shiba within the next 2 to 3 months? Yes, I am seeing that. Shiba Inu is going to be one of the few meme coins that's going to do okay. Okay? We have like thousands of the little buggers. Me and the wife. Do you see TOBY on base and Ka go to a half penny? No. Close, but not quite. It's going to be very, very close. It's going to be next 2 years that it's going to be actually getting to that point. And it's going to have to eke out an existence that's relevant to everything else that's going on. I've said this in the past. If your cryptocurrency doesn't support the new system that's going to be coming out, and it's just a crypto for sake of being a crypto, it will be pushed aside and give room to the ones that do have a use case. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Ari. I just want to walk away from my fine jewelry manufacturing business. Things not going well. Do I see a light at the end of the tunnel? They're just showing me that, yes, if you stick with it, it's just advertising that you're going to have to do of some sort to keep that business going. There's going to be something else that's going to be coming along where the skills that you've learned with the fine jewelry is going to be implemented in something else. Okay? So this is the time to start to expand your business. Okay? Like where I work, he's always expanding. He's making like 3 new buildings, our head guy, and 5 new businesses and all that sort of thing. So think of ways of promoting your jewelry. Maybe you can get on my email me. We'll talk, because of my merch store could be a good way of supporting your business as well. Give me email. It's in the on the website. Okay? But I do see something of expansion in how you do things, and that'll be what brings you over the hump that you're going through right now. Okay? Hi, Andre. I just want to walk away from my phone. Oh, sorry. We did that one already. Hi, Andre and Yvonne. Which is better, meme investment? 2025 UFD or Mankey? Mankey is the one I'm picking up. Go to Bitcoin. Just saying. Hopefully that helps you. Okay. Hi, Andre. When are you going to get out of your Doge crap meme coin? I've never bought Doge. It's going to be one of the few Shiba Inu. There are ones that are going to be standing the test of time. Doge is going to be one of them. Shiba Inu is going to be the other one. And maybe dog with hat. Outside of that, yeah. I do funnel some of the Dogecoin. If it's making profit for me, I do put it into Bitcoin. Just an FYI. You don't have to do that, but if you're sitting on it, here's the rule of thumb I go by. If you're making some profit with your meme coins and your smaller cryptocurrencies, take the profit and you throw it into Bitcoin. That's it. I know other YouTubers, oh, you gotta do this. And no, it doesn't have to be overly complex. If you're making a little bit of profit for your meme coin, throw it in the Bitcoin. Can never go wrong with that. Okay? Hi, many say 2026 will be bad for crypto. A drop followed by not any gains. I'm wondering who said that. No. There might be a tiny little drop, like 1 or 2% in the entire market for the next little while. But all roads lead to crypto. If you're paying attention. Okay? And those roads are the new financial system, which is Bitcoin, or Ethereum. Why do I keep saying Litecoin? Ethereum, XRP will be the big three. Okay? And everything else is going to be falling into place over time. Okay? No. Unless the government goes, we're all into Bitcoin Cash. No. It's good. I like Bitcoin Cash. I have Bitcoin Cash myself, but it's never going to outperform BTC. There you go. Okay. I like it. It just doesn't have the legs. Good morning. May I please have a 3-card reading? Holy smokes! Your next week is going to be full of interesting things going on for yourself. What you thought was going to be taking a long period of time in the financial part of your life is going to be actually much, much shorter than what you had figured. And it's going to be paired up with somebody that you know, and they're going to be helping you with that situation. It's going to be a good situation for you and them. Health-wise, you're going to be laying down the law, and you're going to get that health back into perfection in the next week or so. Yeah, so there's some new business or something brewing around you, and it's going to be very beneficial to you. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. Hi, Andre. Will we see Shiba start to run? What month and how high in 2025? Would you sell this year or hold? I'm holding. I'm waiting for some nice profit. I'm waiting for it to get to that penny, and it is going to be getting to that penny fairly soon, and then selling off the profit and putting it into Bitcoin, as I often do. Okay? And that's going to be very, very soon. Good morning. May I please have a 3-card reading? We did that one already. Yeah. Cards on CBCN. Will I have a significant? Will it have a significant drop this July, August? Significant? No. We'll have a little bit of a drop in the next while. This period of time, all cryptocurrencies are going to start to go up in a good way because we're in the bull run. And then in August, September, you're going to start to see people start to sell off their profits and put it into Bitcoin. There you go. And that's probably when it's going to have that nice little drop and we start the cycle all over again. It's all about cycles. Solana is the fastest L1 with much, much more transactions than ETH. Yes, it does. And that's probably why it's included in the ETF that Donald Trump just threw out there. Most of the coins on there are meme coins, to say. And we already discussed what's happening with meme coins in the next little while. Hi, Andre. Do you mind ranking ordering falling stocks from highest to lowest returns through remainder of 2025? MER, LIT, SERVE, KTOS, and MSTX. You almost had them in order. Okay? So hopefully that helps you. Hi, Andre. Can I have a psychic message on near future? Be careful driving, or if you're in a passenger with another vehicle or with another person, there's going to be a bit of a mishap in the next little while. Not paying attention, too tired or something like that. Be mindful. Okay? Take all the precautions that are necessary, and you can circumvent this situation in a good way. Okay? And I do see it coming up very, very soon. A near miss. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. May I get a message from my father, Mukesh, in spirit? Something about dirt under the fingernails. I'm not sure if this person worked with his hands, but I do see him saying that you should be getting in there and getting dirty, getting the work done. It's not procrastinating. Did he smoke? I feel my lungs go, or he had a lung condition. Yeah, he just says it's time to get in there, get dirty, start working your butt off, and you're going to be making something out of nothing, and it's going to be very beneficial to you in the next little while. Okay? What this is. What are we talking about? Something that you've been putting off for a long period of time is going to be very beneficial to you. Some project. Okay? He says he believes in you, sending love from the other side. Something about fur coats. I'm not sure what he's talking about there. But there's going to be something to do with fur. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Well, get your button gear. Thank you for the $1.99. Always appreciated. Hi, Andre. Does my friend Elena any messages for me? She has passed away since 2022. Okay. Something. She's giggling. I guess she giggled a lot when she was alive, or still does. It doesn't really change. She's I'm picking up she was more of a free-spirited type person. I'm thinking that she's saying, keep up the fun, stop thinking about me in the negative past tense and all that sort of thing. When you want that little bit of joy in the life when things are rough, think of me and think of the fun times that we used to have back in the day and have that little bit of a giggle. Okay. She's saying that you're going through a little bit of a rough time right now. Don't focus too much on it. Do enough to get through that particular situation, get through the work, and think of me and have a good laugh. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. What do you see for me coming up? Okay. A whirlwind. They're showing me wind. Whirlwind of activity that's going to be happening around you. Be stoic. Don't get your emotions out of the whack. Okay. Be stoic. Do not become overly emotional with the whirlwind of activity that's around you. Make sure that you follow the path that universe is giving you, and don't overwhelm yourself. Make sure you're doing all the things that are necessary to move along and go with the flow. Okay, because there's going to be very, very soon. There's going to be a moment in time where it's just going to be seeming like a whirlwind of activity. Stay centered and go along with the flow, and you get be just perfect. Okay. And the end result is much better situation financially for you. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out. In terms of tops for 2025, will XRP outperform gold or vice versa? Gold is going to have another heyday, but I do believe XRP is going to do much better than gold. If you haven't been paying attention, it's going to be the new financial system coming up. Okay. Rittenhouse is the guy from Ripple. He was in front of the Congress and all that sort of thing, if you had been paying attention, and it's going to be the new finance where all the money is riding on top of. Just think of that, okay? I am traveling during this Neptune, Saturn, Mercury retrograde season. Do you anticipate me experiencing travel delays, power grid outages, or any other challenges during the month of July? Small ones, nothing amazing, oh no, in the world, no, nothing like that. It's going to be minor things that I see around you, minor annoyances, okay, but nothing major that you can't resolve, because you have the power to get through that. Don't get overly emotional. I know people, I do. It's hard to keep emotionally stable. But just minor things that I'm seeing as you're traveling along. Nothing you can't overcome. Okay. Thank you for the $2. CBCN. I think you like CBCN. Reached those 34 cents at the end of the 2025. No. 2026, 2027. Around in there. Okay. Is Roblox Corporation the gaming company to invest in? How is the future for the stock? Now at $100 USD. It's going to do okay, but it's not going to do as well. I think there's going to be a big thing with gaming companies, and it's going to be hurting in the next little while. Okay. It's going to be one of the things you're going to have to sit on for a long period of time to get any profit from it. Because I was watching or reading or something like that with gaming companies that they're going to be going through a really rough time because of wokeness and all that stupidity. And Gen Z, doesn't play all that many games anymore. Who knew? Okay. Maybe look into other stocks and all that sort of thing. American energy stocks probably be a good one. Hi, Andre. Which stocks will have best rate of return in Q3, Q4 2025? Chubby, VVX, SLI, or SB's SW? SLI, JOBY, second, ZZX, and SBSW in that order. Okay. How will Gala do in 2025? Currently in the red. Will it be profitable for me? How long to hold? You're going to be making some profit in 2026-ish. And then it's probably going to be falling off of a cliff after that. Okay. So in that period of time, and next year, early next year, it'll and take some profits and do as I do, throw it into Bitcoin. Can't go wrong with Bitcoin. Hi, Andre. 3-card reading, please. Thanks. Hopefully I'm out of my funk. Thanks. If you don't like what you see here, get the funk out. If you know who that band is, let me know in the chat. It was a little extreme at the time. Hopefully that put a smile on your face. You gotta have somebody that's gonna be coming along that's gonna be helping you out in a big way, getting you out of that funk. What you thought was impossible is actually achievable. You keep seeing all these roadblocks everywhere, which there is not. Especially in the financial part of your life and all that sort of thing. It's just the time to start moving. Okay? And you're going to have somebody who's going to come along and they're going to be helping you move. Okay? Move your butt, get into it, and you're going to do just fine. Okay? And there's going to be somebody who's going to be coming along and helping you out with that particular situation. Give you a good kick in the butt, as we all need from time to time. Roma is no longer on the map since crypto come along. Okay. It's kind of a statement. Yeah, things are going to be changing in a big way. Everything will be tokenized, as Mr. Fink, Larry Fink from BlackRock said. Pay attention to that. Okay. When will Bonk and Mog coin lose zeros in 2025? Yes, I plan to swap it once it's decent profit. 2025, 2026, that's when it's going to start to lose a couple zeros and you're going to be getting a little bit of profit. Your goal should be about 15% because you got to pay all the fees and all that when you switch them over and getting into the Bitcoin. That's going to be very, very soon. Okay. 3-card reading. Another person who's going to be coming along and helping you out with some things. They're going to be like sunshine. Well, we got the sun card. Somebody around who's going to be helping you out in a big way, getting you out of that funk. There's a lot of that funk going on. And I think they're going to be helping you with your financial situation. And they're not going to give you money. They're going to be giving you the push to get into the things that you need to do and get into better situation for yourself. It's a female energy I've picked up with that. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Okay. This is the collective, the chosen one, lucky. There are a lot of people who are watching me and talking about doing some bad things. Okay. there's people that can help you with that. They're people with badges. But make sure that you have some evidence before you start doing that. The best thing to do when this is going to be a life lesson for everybody. When you feel all this negative energy from other people, always put white light around them. Okay, it's easy. It's like white light, boop, and put it around. They will start running away from you, or start thinking different, or the situation is going to be changing in a big way when you put love and light around a particular situation or persons that mean us harm, I guess. They hate that and they will run away in a big way. Okay? So when you think of things like that, always use universal energies and the people that are around you, like people with badges, to help you with that particular situation. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Silver going down next week? A little bit. Not a huge amount. But just keep hanging on. You're going to be just fine. Okay? And I think that was the last one for today. Hang on. I've muddled things up here. There we go. I got to go here and there. This is what happens when the wife's not here. Thank you for joining us for today. If you like a personal reading with me, all that information is at our website at psychicreensbyauthor.com. Check out our new merch thing, page, store, all that sort of thing. Lots of new items that I put on there the other day. If you like a personal healing or reading from my wonderful Reiki master wife, that information is also on our website as well. If you like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way, we have the Treasure cold storage wallet for sale on our website. If you should happen to purchase one from us, know that we're an affiliate of that, and we make some money from that as well. I think that's it. Until next Tuesday, we're back on at 5:30 p.m. Central. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.